And we're live. Which means you'll be getting a notification momentarily. Alright. Welcome to Volatile Upgrade.
This is the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Part 1. Alright. So, kinda had some troubles getting this game to work on my emulator. And for that reason, we're playing it on the Wii U Virtual Console instead. Honestly, I was hoping to,
Jiff.
just a diff. Anywho, I was hoping to play this on the emulator because, of the controllers and everything. Like, this controller honestly is not optimal for this game, but it'll have to do. Alright, Mr. Narrator.
In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule, long has I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy.
Excuse me. Honestly, I probably should have done more testing on this, but I had a lot of preparation to do, and I had to eat, so I kind of ate into the time I had. Skylar says, hello. Hey, Sky. Welcome to the stream.
That face.
Yeah.
Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm?
Skylar says, I'm the only one so far. Yes, indeed.
Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long the Kokiri forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But, before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. Sounds epic as all hell.
It does. And honestly, this game story and everything.
Why is he humping a rock?
He's trying to pick it up.
Are we Navi right now? Why? Ah, a good year. Now if I could just have a... Oh good, you're doing Navi. Well, considering I'm doing Midnight, I think it is only fair.
You are so welcome.
By the way,
Finally woke up. I'm Navi the fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Let's get going right now.
Well,
what?
apparently my mic
When?
just now, I guess.
Sad face. So, Jeff's mic is apparently just disconnected, so we're just going to take a pause for some quick technical difficulties here. Too bad I don't have a really good announcer voice. Are we working yet, Jeff?
Looks like it.
That looks promising. Okay, now that Jeff's mic is working again, I think we'll get back to the stream.
Oh, yay. Yay. So, welcome to the Kokiri Forest. Excuse me.
I think I might be picking up a little bit.
Yeah, it's alright.
Actually, no, never mind. That was just me breathing.
Yahoo! Hi, Jeff! That is Soraya, by the way. One of Link's childhood friends.
Wow, a fairy!
Oh, okay.
Finally, a fairy came to you, Jeff. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Jeff. Is that right? The great Deku Tree has summoned you?
Sure thing.
It's quite an honor to talk to the great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the great Deku Tree. How many times can someone say the great Deku Tree in one even semi-intelligent sentence?
As many times as you want. Okay, so this is Ocarina of Time, or The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64. I've never played the original version, and honestly, I've not been looking forward to this.
Why?
Because... Oh boy, here you go. Oh wait, this is me. The great Deku Tree has summoned you! Please come with me!
As annoying as this bitch is, she cannot have half as many lines as fucking Midna.
Well, I wish you wouldn't have said anything.
Oh, I know she has a lot of lines, but this game is like half as long, and I spent an hour yesterday doing nothing but reading Wednesday, last stream, doing nothing, in a solid hour just reading Midna lines.
Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both the sword and the shield ready? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh.
Anyway, the whole reason that I was not looking forward to playing this on the N64 is I honestly think this is a great game. However, ironically, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time does not withstand the test of time. It's a Nintendo 64 game, obviously, and as such, it definitely suffers from some very large hardware limitations, and that includes the controls. I think this is one of the first times that a game really tried to take this kind of perspective. And like 3D technology at this time, come on, Link. Come on, Lonk. That's what I should have called him. I should have called him Lonk. Anyway, as such, games like this often suffered from bad camera angles, bad controls, what have you. And as you'll find out,
got the Kokiri sword.
and as you'll find out later in the
This is a
game,
hidden treasure of the Kokiri.
and as you'll find out later in the game, some bad user interfaces.
Why didn't this one get an HD remake?
It kind of did. Not an HD remake, but it was remade for the Nintendo 3DS, which is the only version that I've played. And actually, I really enjoyed that one. They did a really good job with it. But unfortunately,
We don't have a 3DS capture card.
we do not, folks. And I don't have one of those because that would be like $250. Alright, so I need to get some rupees here.
How much are we looking for?
30. I'm almost there.
By the way, I swear they use the same slash sound effect for every single Zelda game from like 1980 to 2010.
I don't know, I actually thought Twilight Princess's sound design was pretty good.
Okay, everything before Twilight Princess. How about that?
I'd have to play Wind Waker again just to make sure, but yeah, you're probably right.
Because I remember that. Minish Cap is the only one I've really played a lot. And I remember that sound.
Yeah, they definitely reused that sound in Minish Cap. Hello.
Welcome!
Oh, it's 40 rupees. No, get me out of here. Okay. So, it's not like the 3DS did too much to really upgrade this game. Well, alright, it did. The controls were a lot better. Gyroscoping aiming does wonders for the slingshot and bow when you get them later. It comes equipped with the Master Mode, which just flips the world, makes the dungeons more difficult, and makes you take double the damage. And what else does it do? I think that's it. But other than that, like, oh yeah, the user interface is so much better.
It's going to feel so futuristic when it's the year 2020.
Yeah, I wonder what advancements we'll have made as a culture by then. I'm not gonna claim to put too much faith in humanity for that. I saw something funny, actually, recently on Facebook, speaking of, like, thinking about what the future is gonna be like.
Oh boy.
If you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield.
Hit him with the sword.
Oh, I got something on the... Excuse me.
Sheesh!
Oh yeah, I have to have the shield equipped. Of course, silly me. Ugh. I already hate this interface.
If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield? And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mida, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot! How did you get to be the favorite of Soraya and the Great Deku Tree, huh?
Anyway, recently I saw a funny thing on Facebook saying, like, I think it said, like, 1990 something. By the year 2018, we'll have, like, flying cars and everything like that. And then it said, in the year 2018, we literally have to tell people not to eat Tide Pods. That's pretty awful. Oh boy. More dialogue. This is you. Oh wait.
Great Deku Tree, I'm back!
Okay, here we go. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Jeff, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Jeff, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage.
No, we're out of luck. I'm just a
Dost
kid.
thou have courage enough to undertake this task?
Sure.
Then enter, brave Jeff, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Jeff. And Jeff, when Navi speaks, use up arrow to listen well to her words of wisdom.
We're gonna be doing up C a lot. Kumatora says hello. Hey Kumatora.
Hi, Kumatoro.
Welcome to the live stream.
Hopefully that sounded epic enough. I'll have to listen to the playback.
I hope so.
I don't know. I could try and speak deeper, but then...
Nah, I think that sounded pretty good. Kumatora says my second Zelda favorite. I honestly don't know where I would put this on my list. Really? I had my shield up, you...
You got a Jago nut!
Yeah, let's just skip through all that.
Wait, you can throw them without a slingshot?
Yeah, the slingshot is something different. So these are to be thrown at enemies to stun them.
Interesting.
Yeah, but other than that, they really have no use. I don't get it. Like, I was holding up my shield. Why did he still hit me? Whatever.
You're a scrub?
I guess I am. I've never played the original 64 version. But like I said, I've never played this version. I'm not going to be good at it. And honestly, I wasn't looking forward to playing the 64
He has played the game before, so he should know the dungeons, but...
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Deku.
Look at this wall! The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Jeff.
Basically, because Jeff's eating the bullet of doing Navi, I'll do basically everyone else.
Thank you.
I mean, you made me do Midna.
I did.
And I guarantee she has more lines.
Ah, but
Not
she's
to mention
so much better than Navi. Can we?
You don't have to try and figure out how her, like, 2,000-year-old young girl is supposed to sound.
I guess not. You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A.
Pay attention to what the action says, or the action icon says.
Ooh, let me
That's
do the
the
next
blue
one. I think I can make it
icon
sound
at the
even more
top of
entertaining.
the screen.
Benjamin Gerber says, "Yo, hey Ben, welcome to the stream." Ah, jeepers.
Kumatoro, sing Shape of You by Ed Sheeran.
Oh wait a minute. Oh, I see. I don't know that song actually. Bwop.
Wait. What? Ow, 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 forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the left stick forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and you won't get hurt from the fall. I assume that's the left stick, but...
Yeah.
I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you are feeling bold. Wah!
Ben says, "How about Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses? It uses way too much audio tune."
Auto-tune.
Oh, sorry, auto tune. Yeah, I don't know that song either. Do you, Adam? I'm gonna admit, like, I don't listen to much music.
Neither do I.
Sorry.
I heard my brothers played Shape of You before.
Yeah, I got the slingshot. I know how to use the slingshot. Goodness gracious. So to quote Ego Raptor, there is so much gosh dang waiting in Ocarina. Oh boy.
Sweet Child of Mine is the best guitar solo ever.
That's cool. I'll take your word for it.
I don't remember ever hearing that one. I think I vaguely remember hearing Shape of You, but I don't think I probably couldn't sing that one without a soundtrack.
Oh, I didn't say what my goals were for the stream.
Push and pull.
So I'm hoping to beat the first 3 dungeons tonight. Wow. the first 3 dungeons tonight and get to the, wow.
Should I applaud yet?
That's the bad thing about using a joystick with button-mapped controls. See, since the 64 controller had the yellow C buttons, and the Wii U Pro controller doesn't have those, I had to map those to the joystick.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. I tried to map them to some buttons, but didn't have too much luck with that. Like, I've mapped...
Are you gonna whack it with a stick?
I could. I'm not going to, though. Okay.
What are those, Skulltillas?
Oh, yeah, Skulltula. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh. Oh.
What?
I don't like these controls already.
Let me get out my little violin.
Yes, please. Okay.
That's about all the shits I've got to give for that.
Ooh, a gold Skulltula. You destroyed a gold Skulltula. You got a token proving you destroyed it. So there are 100 of those little guys throughout the.
100 gold Skulltillas?
Yeah.
That's kind of boring. Wow, that was the most useless chest ever.
I share a similar sentiment. Also, I think I need to remap some of these controls.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get off this wall, but the controls aren't letting me. Oh. I was not looking forward to playing this game in its original form. Goodness. I was trying to adjust the camera angle using the right joystick. I forgot, like, that's the C buttons. And the C buttons don't change the camera angle. Aww.
So how do you change the camera angle?
By looking in a direction and hitting Z. And that centers it behind you.
Oh, joyous day.
I know. Oh. I don't mean to complain so much about a classic, but, well, it really does not stand the test of time.
You
got
found
the
the compass!
Why did I want to play this game again?
Someone asked for it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lobby Frog.
This was by request. It was someone else, too.
I don't remember who else, but
He was the one who originally said it, and then, like, one or two other people said, yeah, do that. And I was like...
As much as I liked Ocarina of Time on the 3DS, you know, it'll just take some getting used to on here. I can do this.
You can always remap the controls until you find something, at least.
Shut up, Navi!
Was that Navi?
Hey!
Oh, God.
I know.
I can't wait!
Oh, no. I didn't know it was going to be that bad. Oh, my, these controls.
The shape. I can't sing that song without a soundtrack and someone dropping a hardcore beat. I was just trying Shape of You. It's too hard to hold the rhythm against without something to help me here. I haven't heard it enough. I've only heard it a few times.
Oh my goodness.
Push and pull.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to complain so much about this and say the good things. This was really the first time a game like this, like a game of this caliber, was really attempted. Something like this, taking the Zelda
How about
format.
a game of this scale?
A game of this scale, yeah. A game. That's the first time a game of this scale has been attempted. When I say caliber, that just speaks to quality, I guess. So, something I won't claim that this game has in huge spades.
I mean, for the time?
Oh, for the time, it was amazing. I mean, like, a lot of people still laud this as being the best video game ever made. Yeah. I'm not one of those people, but I can certainly respect, like, what it's done for gaming as a whole. But man, this game has not aged well. Not well at all. Right.
Best game of all time, really.
Yeah, there are definitely people who say that. Oh wow, these controls.
Is that another gold?
Yeah. There's a bunch in the dungeons, and then there's a bunch in the overworld too. Overworld, I say. Yeah, overworld is the right word. For some reason, I was thinking, when I said overworld, I thought hub world for a second. And I'm like, that's not right. Wait a minute. There's a treasure chest here. I wonder what this is.
5 rupees. Oh, even worse.
Oh, wow. I'm glad that they stopped making those, something you can get out of a chest in recent games. Okay.
Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again if you spare me. I'll teach you something cool. You'll never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1.
23 is number
23
one.
is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor?
Yeah, you're a traitor.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm not gonna pull any punches. Ugh.
You got Deku seeds. Slingshot ammo.
Yep. I'm glad you said. I'm glad that you share my sentiment of not wanting to read everything now.
Oh, I don't even read everything in Twilight Princess.
Like, it does tend to get a little repetitive.
After you get into the water, if you hold A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater.
Next time Navi opens her mouth, let me try it. Let me give you a shot.
Oh yeah.
I think I have an idea for this one. Maybe.
Crap. Okay. I was gonna say my goal at the beginning of the stream, but I keep forgetting. My goal here is to get through the first... Goodness. The first 3 temples.
This is the first one?
Yeah, this is the first one.
Okay.
And the second one is the Goron Caves or something like that on Death Mountain.
Oh, that sounds pleasant.
And then the third one is inside Jabu Jabu.
Inside?
Yes. Why did I do that?
Dare I ask what Jabu Jabu is?
Well, you'll find out.
All I can think of is Evil Brother the Deku Tree or Whale.
You would be right with whale. Anyway, there you go.
Stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. While holding A, you can push it or pull it.
Yes!
If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing joystick towards the block, you can climb on top of it.
Pay attention to what the
Action icon
says.
That was a good idea. Oh man, that's great.
Think of all the versions of that you could do. 2 voices you switch between.
Oh my goodness, it's awesome. I love it. All right, now what?
If we're gonna have to read it for the next 2 hours, you know what? Let's make it
Yeah, let's have some fun with it. I hate Navi. As does most of the gaming population.
And yet, it's still the best game ever? Question mark?
No. It's not even the best Zelda game ever.
Not anymore, anyway.
I mean, just from a purely objective standpoint, it's not. It just isn't. Like, it's decent. And for the time, it was excellent. But we've had such bigger and better Zelda games since then.
For the time, it was revolutionary.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
absolutely.
give it that. Like,
Yeah, this game redefined the genre and, well, almost invented it in a way. I mean, obviously it started with 2D and moved on from there, but still, this
This was the first 3D one, right?
Yeah. This was an unprecedented jump in video games and...
At
well,
the time.
yeah, at the time. And so... oh, hey. What are you?
It looks like an eyeball with legs and a feather.
There's more of them?
Let me guess. In classic Nintendo fashion, that is an eye.
No, I don't think so.
They keep spawning.
I guess so.
And considering they're kicking your ass, we should probably just leave.
Okay. Okay. I don't get what the point of that was, but okay. Couldn't have just made it a regular door, huh? Also, I'm getting my butt kicked.
You are.
It's almost kind of funny.
At least it's not hero mode like Twilight Princess. She'd be long dead.
Yeah.
I guess kind of the thought that came to me when you said it was the best game. I wouldn't call it that. Like, think of the you know, Gutenberg's printing press, metal type, slidable type printing press. It changed the world. As the old saying goes, what gunpowder did for war, the printing press did for the mind. And they're referring specifically to Gutenberg's movable metal type printing press. As there were other types of printing and stuff before you know, to deal with specifics, there were other types of printing presses that came before that he based it on. So it's 2, 3, 1.
Yep, 23 is number 1.
What's the order is my question.
2, 3, 1.
But I mean, is it which one is 1?
Starting from the left.
How did you know our secret? How irritating. Ugh, it's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that.
Okay, on to the boss of the dungeon.
Yay.
Oh. And I was hoping I'd be so much more enthused to play this game, but I'm really not. I'm sorry, I really am. I think really, it's mostly the controls that ruin it for me.
Is that Goma?
Yes, it is. Blop!
That's Goma.
Parasitic armored arachnid Goma.
What was the secret again?
Shoot her in the face,
Oh,
and
yeah.
kill her eye.
I mean, what did he say? I can't even remember.
He said when she's paralyzed or something, attack her eye.
I just read it. How can I not remember? I was too busy reading it. That was the problem. And thinking about my printing press analogy. But, like, the point is, I guess,
And
like,
she's dead.
Maggie, Zelda? Blech. Boring.
Would you prefer that I play Splatoon or something?
More than likely, yeah.
Yep. Considering it's the only game you play.
Yes. But as I was going to say, like, we have far better printing presses than Gutenberg's original.
Yep.
The point I'm trying to make is that we still mark this as an important point in history, and it's given a lot of accolades because of that.
Yeah.
That being
I'm
said,
seeing
it's
the,
not something we would use nowadays.
I'm seeing the analogies you're making.
Yeah.
Like the Zelda Ocarina of Time did a lot for video games, but since then we've come a very, very long way. All right, Mr. Deku Tree.
Well done, Jeff.
Thanks.
Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now, I have
Excuse
yet
me.
more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen?
I'm tempted to just say no.
Now, listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. He's supposed to be a wicked man of the desert?
Yeah.
Wait, which was the one with the creepy desert tribe people? This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile, sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods.
Ugh. Oh, here we go.
Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. None of those 3 are gold. Din, the goddess of power.
They are.
Naru, the goddess of wisdom. Ferore, the goddess of courage. Phew, look, all 32 Din. With her strong, flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Naru, or Nehru, poured her wisdom into the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Feore, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and the golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become known as the sacred realm. Holy fuck, game!
I will note that I was not pressing a single button.
Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Through your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope.
Even Link got bored.
Jeff, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me.
Ooh, shiny. Oh.
You got the Kokiri's emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku tree. Weehee. The future depends upon thee, Jeff. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Jeff to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye.
Rob. You know, I found it kind of interesting that they actually include the rumble function in this game because, well, the original 64 controller didn't have rumble features, so I think that's cool.
That's your turn now.
Yep.
Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Jeff.
I need to breathe for about 5 minutes to get the air back from that damn goddess scene.
Goodbye, great Deku tree.
Alright, Maggie has some comments.
Of course she does. I has Splatoon manga, masterpiece, Splatin ink, great bland,
I'm not even going
Axie
to bother
ink.
reading this.
and Splash. How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault.
Chase says, yo, what's up, boys?
Hi, Chase.
Hey, man, I never got to say to you this, but congratulations on your baby, dude.
Yes. Isaiah.
Isaiah. Yeah, I didn't remember the name.
I know, I'm like your teleprompter over here.
Yep. Congrats, dude.
Tragically, I don't have a
Really
pen and
happy for
paper,
ya.
nor can I write that fast.
How does it feel to be a dad?
I'm assuming he doesn't get as much sleep as he would like.
Probably not. Okay, so
Wait, you got a heart? Oh, must have been from the boss.
yeah.
Chase says, thanks, guys.
No problem, dude. Alright, so there's
Lost
one thing.
Woods. Oh, God, in this music. Oh, no.
Okay, so there's one thing I want to do before I leave
Ah, gosh dang it.
This is
No.
Octo Boy. You know the way. Oh, Lord.
That was awful.
What is Dum Dum doing now?
Oh, that was awful.
Cool! You're great! You scored 3 perfect bullseyes! I have to give you a neat present to such a wonderful person. Please take it. And don't mind me adding extra participles.
Lobby Frog says,
And
"Oh
removing
man,
them
I'm
randomly.
late."
You got a Deku Seeds bullet bag!
Welcome to the stream, Lobby Frog, and to you too, Octo Boy. All right,
Octo
so
Boy, I have Ebola.
well, that's unpleasant.
So what are you going to do with this last month of your life?
Hopefully, watch a lot of Volatile upgrade. All right, so now we're leaving the forest. I just wanted to go to there to get that the Deku seed bag thing.
Oh, you're leaving.
That was me, right?
Oh, I guess.
Isn't this on like the saddest scenes in video games?
I guess so.
I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Jeff. Because you were different from me and my friends. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it.
Lobby Frog says, "This is my favorite part because of how Link runs away." Oh.
Octo Boy, we found the queen.
You received the fairy ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. Set it to C and press C to start playing it. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to
Left, down, or right.
and then use that
C.
to start playing it.
Yeah.
You can play different notes
Okay,
with
A.
No. You can play different notes with A and the 4 C buttons. Press B to quit playing.
This guy says,
Start your song
"Well,
over again.
I gotta get ready for dance class. Text you later, Jeff. Love you.
Bye, Sky.
Love you too, Sky."
Octopi, Uganda Knuckles, all spelled out with
Okay.
spaces, but
Well,
no extra space for the separate words. A Lobby Frog. I actually have part 1 of the Ocarina of Time manga.
Oh, nice.
When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. Oh God, all I can think of is those ocarina cookies that Daniel had.
Yep. Well, thanks for the ocarina. See ya.
Look at that face. How can you run away from that face into that wall? Is that supposed to be a tunnel? I can't tell if that's a wall or a tunnel.
'Tis the 64-bit era, dude.
Yeah.
Welcome to Hyrule Field,
Whew.
where we're just gonna
All
side
12
jump.
pixels of it.
Where we're just gonna side jump all the way to the castle.
Oh, the tragedy of the truth.
Okay, and unfortunately, there's more reading.
Who? Oh no.
Hoot hoot.
Hoot hoot! Jeff,
Gosh
look
dang
up
it.
here. It appears that the time has finally come for you to start your adventure.
Finally.
You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged, even during the toughest times. Go straight this way and you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press Start to enter the subscreens Z or R to find the map. On the map subscreen, you will also see a flashing dot showing which way you should go next. Did you get all that? Alright then, I'll see you around. Hoot 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 hoo.
Lobby Frog asks, what days will you guys be streaming this game?
Mondays.
Yep, we'll be streaming Zelda Ocarina of Time on Mondays and
Zelda
Zelda Twilight Princess on Wednesdays.
If you like my Great Deku Tree and Giant Owl, you should come to our Wednesday stream of Twilight Princess so you can listen to my Midna, who never shuts the fuck up. Excuse my language there. Lobby Frog, okay, I gotta remember that.
Take a mental note or a physical note. You could write that down on paper.
Oh boy.
Get me to the castle before nightfall.
Why, enemy spawn?
Yeah, and the castle town closes. Come on, come on, come on.
Oh god, you gonna make it?
Yes!
You made it! Okay.
Yeah! Woo! Man, that side jumping really came in handy.
Wait, now it's daytime again?
Yeah.
And it's isometric still view?
Alright, what does Lobby Frog say?
I've never seen anybody get across Hyrule Field like that, XD. That's the fast way.
Yeah, I was watching the Game Grumps.
Sheesh, Jeff, he's breaking this poor merchant's shop and break everything. What are you saying, Jeff, about the Game Grumps?
I watched the Game Grumps play this game, and according to Aaron, who actually did a little research before playing this
I
game.
am so bored. Things would sure be more interesting if there were more troubles in the world. Hey, that's just between you and me, okay? Anyway, maybe we can stand near a jar and press A, and then press A again to throw the jar. I can't switch my voice that fast.
Anyway, according to Aaron, he did some research before playing this game.
Oh joy.
That side jump is the fastest movement in the game. So,
Even better than the horse?
well, I mean, aside from the horse.
Epona.
Yes. We will be getting Epona, by the way. I don't plan on 100%ing this game now. I just want to get through all the dungeons, get a majority of the secrets, and yeah, that's about it. I don't really care about 100%ing this game, actually. I might get the big Oron sword.
This looks just like Legend of Dragoon. That angle right there with the locked isometric.
Oh my goodness, the textures.
Oh my dear
Wow.
sweet baby Jesus.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow, wow.
Lord in heaven have mercy.
Wow, my eyes actually hurt.
Oh my god, who thought this was a good idea?
Okay.
Even Legend of Dragoon wasn't that bad.
Oh boy.
They embraced it. That was...
Do you want to play a game? It's 20 rupees per play.
Go talk to the dancing people,
this is
says
a
Lobby
game for
Frog.
grown-ups. Hyrule's famous shooting gallery. You just skipped all the lines I was gonna read, Jeff.
And we're all better off for it. Oh my goodness, this aiming. Oh wow, this stinks.
You stink.
You try using these
No, I
controls.
would never touch that. In a million years, Jeff. You know it.
I shouldn't be touching this.
You're probably not, no.
This is awful.
Do you get what you hit?
No.
Oh.
Wow. No, I don't want to try again. That sucked. Wow.
Oh boy, the good game, says E-Man Gamer.
Hey, man, welcome to the stream.
Lobby Frog, go talk to the dancing people.
All right.
The dancing couple or crazy lady with the like
No, not her.
new exercise motions she's practicing?
That's
Do you
not
prefer this to this or Breath of the Wild?
Oh, Breath of the Wild by a long shot. Oh, you are so handsome.
Actually,
just like the king of Hyrule.
before you got here, E-Man, we were just discussing how Jeff does not rank this.
We're doing good, E-Man. How are you?
super highly in the Zelda series.
No,
We were
I
discussing like people calling it like the best game ever or whatever. They've said that, and we thought that was.
Oh my goodness.
Hey Jeff, is that the same owl?
Yes.
This way. The princess is inside the castle just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. On this ground, time flows normally.
Weird.
But time stands still were you in Lon Lon Ranch or in a town. If you want time to pass normally, you'll need to leave town. Well, which way are you going to go now? Do you want to hear what I said again?
Absolutely not.
You're a smart kid. Good luck then.
Alright. E-Man says it does have a few flaws. Yeah, it does. I mean, it's still a good game, but...
Lobby Frog, they have more dialogue, one from the woman than one from the man.
Yeah, I guess I'll go back later and
Okay.
do
The
that.
point we were going to say is, well, I mean, if you take it in context of its era, where this was like the first 3D Zelda game and like one of the first 3D games,
I just
you
feel
know,
like being
third-person
fancy.
3Ds pretty much ever.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, help me out here.
Yeah, for one of the first 3D action adventure games.
Yeah. It's amazing. Like, as
Hang
a
on.
first effort,
The Great
they did
Deku Tree
so,
wanted
like,
us to go to visit the princess at Hyrule Castle. Shouldn't we get going?
like, from that perspective, they did so many things right for, like, their first shot at this. And that makes it, like, a historically important game. In the sense that, like, this is a landmark game, might be the way to put it. Like,
I'd say, yeah.
like, when you look at the timeline of the history of video games, this is probably on there, almost certainly. Like, there is before this game and after this game.
For sure. Also, Lobby Frog says, I can't wait to see you guys go through the water temple.
That doesn't mean it's a
If I don't kill myself by the end of that, it'll be a miracle.
that doesn't mean it's still a great game. It's still a good game. Like, it's had some serious aging troubles, but it's still fun to play. Like, it's not like it's still entertaining to play with and everything, but it's not as good as, you know, more modern games usually.
And to be completely honest, like, oh man, I forgot about this part.
Welcome. Our ranch is so fun. Come and look around.
Oh man.
Lobby Frog, the N64 era for gaming was amazing.
I will say that it was. Like, it was a huge leap in gaming.
Yep. But hey, you! Kid, stop! Kid, you over there. What, they kicked you out?
Yep.
That was dumb.
Believe it or not, I think I had to do that.
Why?
So I could get thrown back here. Hello.
Hey, your clothes. They're different. You're not from around here, are you? Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest? God, that sounds gay. My name is Malin. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind something
Finding
my
my dad?
dad? You must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Oh yeah, if you look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully.
You got a weird egg.
egg.
Feels like there's something moving inside. Set to see and see what happens. On the select item subscreen, you can set.
Yeah. Move. Quick, I'm losing feeling. I'm losing feeling.
I've had enough. Hang on.
You got okay. Excuse us for a minute. While Jeff goes and reassigns some buttons to his Wii U controller, as this game doesn't necessarily. Ooh, Lobby Frog. That guy is based off of Mario and has a Bowser necklace.
That's interesting.
That
I
is
actually
interesting
didn't know
to
that.
know.
Like he does look a little like Mario, but I didn't know about the Bowser necklace part.
You'll have to look carefully next time. Gravity, how doth thou work?
You know, I've honestly been dreading playing this game because not only does it not hold up very well, but like I've played the 3DS version and
the control scheme is so much
better.
better.
I've been so spoiled by that. Mostly the gyroscope controls are so nice. Like that was a huge.
And the
improvement.
worker at the farm is based off of Luigi, also from Lobby Frog.
He looks more like Waluigi if you ask me.
Are you
Although-
sneaking past the guards?
Yeah. Also, there's rupees down here. Poor. Now I gotta wait for this egg to hatch.
Do you have to carry it in one of those active slots?
In one of those what? I don't know.
Come and look around at whatever's ranch. It looks like this item doesn't work here.
Oh darn it. I'm gonna have to wait, aren't I?
Yes. Yes, you are, Jeff.
Well, time for some more rupees.
Ooh, rupees. Rupees.
Hey, that was actually a good find.
I like rupees. Rupees. I'm pretty sure Malon has the Bowser necklace too.
I should actually go take a look. He totally does! That's awesome!
Wow, Mario, you really let yourself go.
So, how was your day, Adam?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Does anybody know any way of speeding up this hatching process? As
We could go back to the point where we were saying that like this game is a landmark game. Like it's really good for its time era, and it still holds a lot of appeal, like in its story, which is well told and very interesting, and you know very epic in scale, of course too. How can we, you know. Very epic at scale, but still has these very personal moments nudged into it, like the Soraya and you know all these things that are so relatable. I mean, it's a well-written story; those never get old. A lot of things that are technology-based have the controls, the graphics have not aged.
there we go.
Look, a chicken hatched from the egg you were incubating. What in tarnation? Can a person get a little shut-eye around here? No. No, you can't.
No, get out of my way so I can proceed with the story.
Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of the Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest, and I guess I fell asleep. What? Malon was looking for me? I'm gonna catch it from her now. I messed up bad leaving Malon behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it.
There you go.
Cut that in there.
She's really gonna let me have it. Woohoo! Oh, mamma mia!
I didn't
Time
want
for
to do that
some
voice. That's just
Zelda
so corny.
facts, says Lobby Frog.
Oh no.
Honestly, I'm okay with that because at least it's not frog facts.
It's topical.
I assume you have to put it in the hole in the water.
Yes.
Yes. So, the name of the the name of the 7 sages are the names of the towns from Zelda 2. Thank you. He's
Well, that's
behind that
interesting.
bar.
You know, I never
Zelda
did
2,
Link's Adventure,
the
side-scrolling one.
side.
That one that I was starting to play on my NES Classic but never finished.
Yeah, the side-scrolling one. That one was kind of weird.
It was. I never finished
Wait,
it.
don't you need to push it all the way? I guess not. You are crawling through the literal sewer water right now. Well, I guess not. I guess it's the fountain in the castle courtyard. It looked like the sewer water.
Oh no.
What are you knowing about?
If I get caught by one of these guards, I go all... Well, actually, no. I think I just go back to the beginning of this section. Never mind. That's not so bad.
How far can these idiots see?
I think as long as I'm... Oh, well, that one goes fast.
His legs even bounce him while he's waiting. This looks complicated-ish. Don't shout, Link. That's bad for you. Oh, yes, just climb on top of him. That works. Can't you just go over him?
I could. I could try.
What? He'll see you up above?
No, I'm more afraid of the controls screwing me up.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Lobby Frog says, a man named his daughter Zelda because he was such a big fan of the Zelda series. That would be Robin Williams.
Kumator Brazil, Earthbound fact. The game It's Not Children. That would be It's with an apostrophe. So the game It Is Not Children. Lobby Frog. Which is funny because Shigeru Miyamoto named Zelda Zelda because there was a woman named Zelda and he liked the name.
Some sort of celebrity named Zelda, I think.
Japanese celebrity, I would assume. I would hope.
Zelda!
Right? It was a Japanese celebrity, not a
Could have been. I'm not really sure.
Western name.
I have no idea.
I guess the question is, what does it sound like in Japanese? Is it still Zelda?
Zelda!
Okay, so it does sound like Zelda.
I'm just assuming, though.
Oh, you've never seen it written in Japanese? Oh, it's a Speedy Gonzales. Careful. He's gonna come right up your bum with... How do they not see you?
I don't know if I get me out of here!
You're... Wow. Whatever she pays them, it's too much.
Kumatora says ESRB mature for Earthbound. It does have...
Oh, it's not for children.
Oh, should I read Zelda?
I can do it. Who? Who are you?
I'd like to imagine her with a really deep voice.
Okay, we can do that. How did you get past the guards?
Lobby Frog says Child Link's design in this game
What's
is based
that?
off of Peter Pan. I actually did know that one.
Is that a fairy? Then
Excuse me.
are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you?
I do.
That green and shining stone. Do you have it?
What would happen if I said no?
Just as I thought! I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. Method acting deaf, but suddenly a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. What is your name? Jeff. Strange, it sounds somehow familiar. Okay then, Jeff. I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this a secret from everyone. The legend goes like this.
Oh boy.
The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from the evil ones. That's right. The Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time! Did you understand well the story I just told?
If it means I won't have to listen to that again, then yes.
That's great! I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. Oh, the servants, they do terrible things. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds. I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him?
I wonder what would happen if I just said no. Why do they give me the option? What does Fran say?
UF dot.
Ugh.
Can you see the man with the evil eyes?
Fran says why. My sentiments exactly. Welcome to the stream, Fran.
Is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos.
Did you literally just say Gandalf?
I said Ganondorf. They hail from the desert.
No, you didn't.
Far to the west.
You said Gandalf. You did too. You shall not pass. You shall not pass.
Hurry up, desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I'm sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. Oh shit, he sees us. What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry.
Come on, can we hurry this up?
He doesn't have any idea what we're planning yet.
I don't have any idea what we're planning.
Yes, I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy.
Excuse me.
but I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world. Jeff, now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please.
I don't believe you. Why are there these options?
Thank you.
Wow, that rose texture.
I am afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule.
I'm sorry, but did you see that rose?
He has such terrible power. Terrifying. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it.
You shall not pass.
You go find the other 2 spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you.
Lobby Frog says RIP headphone users, including me. Might want to move your mic just a little bit further away
Sorry, I'll
from your
move
face.
my mic away if I'm going to do any shouty parts.
You received Zelda's letter. Wow, this letter.
You
whatever.
said you wanted Zelda to have a lower voice. Well, she got a lower voice.
Thank you for that. Thank you. Fran says.
Oof. Why? Hiya. Lobby Frog, rip headphone users, including me. Fran, oh yeah, I want to smoke a joint with this.
Well, I'm glad this is at least entertaining for you. Also, the textures. in
I
these
apologize to all headphone users.
files- Yeah.
Wow, talk about pointy boobs.
Yeah. Thank you for pointing out the obvious. Oh my goodness. It's just like you.
What is
with
her
the-
attack? I want to give you a hug.
It's just like you and the Granny Bokoblins with the biggest boners in the world.
I'm sorry. Their pants are just. You are a courageous boy. No, let's give her the high voice. You are a courageous boy. You're heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family.
Thanks for subscribing, Zelda boy.
I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby.
Also, Zelda boy says, "Wow, I love the way you roast these people."
There is a mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully.
Oh shoot! Now I'm gonna have to play the ocarina.
Memorize this song.
Oh boy. This is gonna be fun with a joystick.
Oh, you're so boned.
I know. I did it. Fran says the voice of Impa must be a real man voice, rapper voice.
Is that Impa?
Yeah, that's Impa.
There was your real man voice. There was your rapper voice.
Yep. You've learned Zelda's lullaby.
If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle.
Zelda boy says, "Gotta love the view." I'm sure Link is enjoying it. Anyway.
You brave lad. We must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule.
Please stop
Take
talking
a good
and
look
let
at that
me go.
mountain. That is Death Mountain. Home over the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of Death Mountain you will find my village, Kakriko. is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up to Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. All right, we're counting on you.
How are you not dead yet?
I'm getting a killer headache.
Alright, I'm gonna.
I think it's oxygen departing my brain. Fran Corana says, "Are you gonna read all the game? I'm staying with you."
Oh man.
We're going to read, all the major dialogue we will read. If you like this voiceover, you should come watch our
Twilight
Twilight Princess on Wednesday, where I get to voice Midna. Where we went with 300-year-old succubus, I guess, is the baseline.
Alright, we have a couple comments. Lobby Frog says, you have to call the normal ocarina a potato. Alright, let me just whip out my potato and play a sweet little melody for you. Here, you like the song?
Frank Cora does ha 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 ha. Zelda Boy, the power to explode yourself. Are you gonna read the whole gate? I stay with you. Zelda Boy, lol, I'll watch.
Yeah, it'll be pretty interesting. Oh no, I just realized the part I'm at right now. This is where the errands begin.
Errands.
Errand, yes.
I thought Aaron.
Oh boy.
ERR.
Okay. Oh boy. Hey guy.
Alter.
The road is closed beyond this point.
Thank you, Jeff.
Can't you read the sign over there? Oh, I see. You're just a kid and you can't read yet.
See, Jeff took Navi.
The road is closed beyond this point. Can't you read the sign over there? Here, read this. Oh, this is surely the Princess Zelda's handwriting. Well, let's see. Okay. This is Jeff. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. What kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Okay, alright. You can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. Wahaha. Oh, well, that's not so bad. Go explode yourself at the graveyard, says Zelda Boy. By the way, Mr. Hero, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It is an active volcano, after all. If you go back to Hyrule Castle Town Market, you should check out the bazaar. They sell the shield you'll need there. Tell them I sent you, and they should give you a special discount. If you think you're good to go already, don't worry about it. Now, I'd like to ask a favor of you. No, I don't expect you to do it just because of the great tip I just gave you. I'm just asking. Have you been to the Happy Masks shop that just opened in the Hyrule Castle Town Market? Everyone is talking about it.
Foreshadowing.
My little boy pesters me for a popular mask, but I don't have the time to go there. So could you go and get the mask for me next time you are in the market? If you don't feel like it, that's okay, but, well, I have no choice. This is my job.
I'm curious about Durunia's voice. Is that?
You'll see in a minute. Zelda Boy says you can get the shield at the graveyard. Oh, I didn't know that.
Zelda Boy, give him the deepest voice.
Alright, well, I'll...
Spelled D-E-A-P-E-S. How should I interpret that deepest? I'm not even going to comment on this map, though.
What? Ouch.
You're getting killed by a crab spider.
It's a Tektite. Brand says you look so tired.
Who, me? I am.
After all that reading that you've done.
My nap, I didn't get as much nap as I wanted before I did this, and I'm running out of oxygen to certain parts of my brain. And between the Zelda voice and the Trying to come up with a deep female voice while being a man is really hard, by the way.
Fran says I give my encouragement.
My English isn't good. Mine isn't either. It fails me regularly. You'll get a lot of slip-ups if you listen to us for too long. From me, Jeff's pretty good.
I'm moderately decent at the English language. It is my first language after all.
He did manage to pass college, so you assume some basic competency.
Yeah, there you go. Wow, that's actually a lot more rupees than I thought. It might just be worth it, actually. Especially since I'm going to be buying the Hylian shield here shortly. Alright, we might not get past all 3 dungeons to this evening. There's a lot more reading than I remembered.
Still not as much as Twilight Princess.
Twilight
That
Princess
stream,
has a
if you
lot.
want to hear my voiceovers for them, that stream is logged, and I'll have to pull it up to check how I was doing the voiceovers for certain people.
Fran says Goron's voice, Chan Chan. Zelda Boy says get the shield at the graveyard. I am not sure where that is, but I'll go look.
Just don't make people talk. I need the time to rest.
No, well, I'll take it over for you.
Well, don't you want the deep voice for...
Oh, I can do a deep voice. You're standing on a soft carpet made for guests. It feels so plush under your feet. Big Brother had shut himself up in his room saying, I will wait here, or I will wait in here for the royal family's messenger.
Goron? The giant Goron?
No, it's the Elder Goron.
Okay.
I think I have to light up all
Wait,
these
isn't the giant Goron
torches.
in Mask?
No, he's in
Majora's
this one.
Mask. Oh, he is. I got his voice. I know exactly what to do for him. Is that Ocarina?
No, that's Big Goron.
Big Goron, that's what they call him?
That is what they call him.
Okay, subtle this game was not. Fran Corina's ha 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 ha. The first row of graves, says Zelda Boy.
Okay, well, I'll have to go in and look. Also, am I supposed to light all the torches, or...? I don't remember. Wow!
Whoa,
Jeepers,
whoa,
hi!
Whoa, what was that?
Well, apparently it didn't hurt me, so that's cool.
You're in the middle of a city. You would expect it to not be booby-trapped. Zelda Boy, no.
Fran says, where are we from?
Where are you from? Oh, where are you from? Yeah. I'm from Spain.
Oh,
No, we are from New York in America.
United States, good sir.
United States.
Okay, so...
Not the city, but upstate New York, so
Tightrope.
out by
Alright.
the lakes. We're in Rochester currently, if you...
Oh, jeepers, hi.
Do not attack him.
Hey! It's dangerous for a little kid like you to come out here. You might fall down. If I'm not mistaken, you came out here to eat that redstone. Well, too bad it's not here. What, that's not why you're here? You're looking for a spiritual stone? You must mean that delicious looking redstone that was once displayed here. Excuse me. I was so hungry that I thought it would be okay just to give it one tiny little lick, so I snuck out here, but it was already gone. I think Big Brother took it away. He always says that everyone is after that redstone. Big Brother has shut himself up in his room saying, I will wait here and here, or I will wait in here for the royal family's messenger. Oh. Okay. What does Fran say?
XD. Woo, New York. I'm stayed 3 years ago in New York. Oh, I stayed 3 years ago in New York.
Goodness. I hate joystick. I hate 4-directional button mapped joystick controls. Okay.
Zelda's lullaby.
Zelda Boy says, wow. Well, for your information, I am using a Wii U Pro controller. And that does not make it easy to play the Ocarina.
What the heck? Who are you? When I heard the song of the royal family, I expected their messenger had arrived, but you're just a little kid. Has the Runia, the big boss of the Gorons, really lost so much status to be treated like this by his sworn brother, the king? Now, I'm really angry. Get out of my face, now! Are you asking why I'm in such a bad mood right now? Ancient creatures have infested Dodongo's cavern. We've had a poor harvest of our special crop, palm flowers, starvation and hunger because of the rock shortage. But this is a Goron problem. We don't need any help from strangers.
Okay, so in order to get past him, I need to go learn Soraya's song, which means I have to go back to the Lost Woods. Will says, hey. Hey, Will. Welcome to the stream, dude. Fran says...
Durania is like Vegeta.
Okay, so I don't remember if there's a fast way to get to the Lost Woods from here right now. I don't think there is. Like...
The Lost Woods? Don't you need to go to Dodongo Cavern?
Well, in order to get there, I have to go back to the Lost Woods to learn Soraya's song and come back here and play that for him, and he opens the path to Dodongo's Cavern.
You're not going to haul our ass all the way back to the Lost Woods?
We sure are.
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go get something to drink. Hopefully... Ooh, wait, we still have that bottle of wine.
Well, that's all you, dude.
Yeah, I know, it's sparkling though, so if I open it, it'll defizz, and I can't drink it all tonight. Though if I have too much more to do with my Zelda voice... By the way, should we update the Zelda from Twilight Princess to our current Zelda voice?
Oh, no.
No, too good.
Oh, no! Aw. I'm pretty sure I can do that.
What?
Jump and get that heart piece.
Boo-hoo. Are you gonna try?
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
Chase says Adam loves his wine.
Barely drink at all.
What did Fran say, by the way?
Don't do that. You can light the torches. No, don't do that. You can light the torches.
Oh. I didn't see any flames that I could use, though. I could have been mistaken, I suppose.
The time it'll take you to go all the way back and around.
No, I couldn't quite make it.
By the time it would take you to go all the way back and around, I could freaking get a magnifying glass and start your damn stick on fire out here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother looking. I'm just gonna go back
Looking for what?
to the Lost Woods.
I thought you could just light the torches. Is that what
I didn't see anything that I could use to light the torches. So, I'm gonna go ahead and...
Darunia's room.
Oh, goodness. Alright, fine.
Thank you, Zelda boy.
Thank you, Zelda boy. You're very helpful, actually. I'm just kind of annoyed with this game already.
Yes, Chase, I do love my wine, but I don't drink very much, or practically not at all nowadays. I've got one bottle or two left in the fridge that I'm saving for a special occasion.
Okay, Fran says...
You can light the torches and you can go directly to Lost Woods, Zelda boy, not problem.
Okay, that's good then.
No problem. Blobby Frog, yep. You were just out of era for this game, apparently, Jeff.
Yeah. Ugh. Fran says, okay. Okay, cool. Oh, what does Chase say?
Sorry, headphone users. Chase Wrangle. Well, playing Zelda on live stream is a great reason for some wine drinking. Fran Karanis. Yeah, I want wine too. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Zelda boy. I'm only 15 and I love this game.
I loved it on the 3DS. I do not love it on the N64.
Frank Coronis, I'm 25. I'm 23 and Jeff is 22.
Yeah, you're 1 year off, buddy. You're 24 and I'm 23.
Oh, yeah. That was last year.
Yes, it was. Why is Link spinning like that?
Super Game Boy. I love this game.
It's a good game. It's just, I think it was so much better on the 3DS, honestly. Also, Super Game Boy, thank you for joining the stream. Oh wait, I see. Bada bing, bada boom.
Is this the back passage?
Yep. Fran says this game is for old gamers. Well, really, it's for anyone, but definitely more well suited to people who, oh my.
Hey, over there! Hoo hoo!
Nostalgia.
Jeff, good to see you again. Listen to this, hoot hoot. After going through the lost woods, you will come upon the sacred forest meadow. That is a sacred place where few people have ever walked. Shh! What's that? I can hear a mysterious tune. You should listen for that tune too. Hoo hoo hoo. Do you want to hear what I said again?
Oh.
If you are courageous, you will make it through the forest just fine. Just follow your ears and listen to the sounds coming from the forest. Hoot hoot.
I'm sorry, Adam. We have a couple new comments.
Super Game Boy X. I'm also 15. I'm turning 16 this year with a good YouTube channel. Start hitting halfway until 300 subs.
Nice.
Zelda Boy, I beat it over and over. I'll be 16 February 1st. Fran Coronis, throw a Pokeball to the owl and make him shut up.
I know.
Zelda Boy, please do. Super Game Boy, good stuff.
Here we go.
What? The fact that the owl's taking time, or you just not like my owl voice? We want to listen to more burps.
Okay. That was gross. There you go.
That's his department, not mine. Don't look at me.
Yep. I am the burp protege. Hey, it's a Wolfos.
Is that seriously called a Wolfos?
Yes, it is.
That's you.
Wolfos. Draw it close.
Close to you and watch its movements carefully. Attack it when it drops its guard.
And he dropped the stick.
I love the Frank Coronis. I love the Wolfos. Good monster. I suppose, as a monster. Oh, God, these dum-dums again.
Except this time I can actually kill them.
Oh, they don't speak?
Yeah,
Oh, how amazing.
I know. Excuse me. What did I eat to make me burp so much?
Apparently shells and cheese.
Yeah, I did have some Velveeta shells and cheese for dinner. And a lot of them.
Deku Deku are like... are like penis.
Jeepers.
Well, that's how it was spelled. I was just trying to interpret it into something that wasn't what I think it was actually supposed to be.
Alright. I am so glad that I remapped the controls. That makes it a lot better.
Yay.
Excuse me. Alright, this is where we learn Soraya's song.
Ooh, goody.
Let's get on with it. Teach me the song, please. I gotta go.
I've been waiting.
Do you want me to read this for you?
I've been waiting for you, Jeff. This is the sacred forest meadow. It's my secret place. I feel this place will be very important for both of us someday. That's what I feel. If you play the ocarina here, you can talk with the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play the ocarina with me?
Don't do it!
Okay, try to follow along with the melody I will play.
Oh, boy.
Are you ready?
More directional inputs. Ugh. There we go. You know, I'm sure that there are, there's got to be some converters to be able to use the Nintendo 64 controller as a classic controller. I might have to get one of those.
Please don't forget this song. Do you promise? My voice is cracking. Holy shit. When you want to hear my voice, play Soraya's song. You can talk with me anytime.
Wow. That was such a bad special effect.
What, the sparkling of the
Right there,
ocarina?
it's like someone like splotch sparkles in like a Photoshop overlay on the game.
Lobby Frog says, Soraya seems like that creepy
well,
girl.
you missed a bunch. Frank Crona says, "Oh, beautiful this scene."
Oh.
And then the best temple is the temple forest. It's beautiful. And then Zelda Boy, yeah, Lobby Frog. Soraya seems like that creepy girl that is obsessed with somebody and will never leave them alone. XD. Frank Coronas, the best is the forest temple and the shadow temple.
I'm not sure which ones are my favorite. Well, I don't have any empty bottles, so I can't collect any fairies right now. And yeah, I know Navi's gonna... And Navi wants to say something, but I'm not gonna let her. She doesn't deserve to speak.
That's just because you have to read her. If I was reading her, you'd be hitting that. Hoo-hoo! Did you learn an ocarina song from Soraya? That melody seems to have some mysterious power. There may be some other mysterious songs like that you can learn in Hyrule. If you hold the ocarina with C, where the melody is necessary, a musical staff will appear. I recommend that you play a song you know. I also suggest that you play even when a score is not displayed, just like this hoo 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 hoot hoot hoot.
My goodness.
Do you want to hear what I said again?
Lobby Frog says, I think he means the potato song.
Melodies you have learned will be recorded on the quest status subscreen. You should memorize those melodies.
Excuse me. Fran asks, what is your favorite? In reference to the temple.
Which dungeon
Which dungeon do I like best?
Let's open that question to the chat.
Conceptually, I like the sand temple the best.
Me, I need a drink of water.
Go for it. Conceptually, I like the Gerudo temple the best, but you know, in terms of pure execution, I'd have to say probably the forest temple. Zelda Boy says, Ganon's castle is my favorite. It's challenging. That's true, it is. Fran says, you do hoo-hoo-hoot like Freezer. Don't die, Jeff. Drink water, says Fran. That's probably a good idea. Alright, let's get back to, I do have water. I just haven't had any yet.
I'm back.
Welcome back to Volatile Upgrade.
Like, who's Freezer? Jeff, do you know who Freezer is?
Alright.
Impa said that the spiritual stone of fire is somewhere on Death Mountain.
Thanks for that.
Hence why I did not read that.
Then why'd you just read it now?
Because it was flashing and it was annoying me. And
You gonna ride the river to Hyrule?
nope, I gotta get out up here. Freezer from Dragon Ball, says Fran.
Oh. Oh, Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. I don't actually remember his voice at all.
Oh boy.
Just go in the washer, by the way. What was that face for? I was just clipping the dead skin off the bottom of my feet.
Creative use of scissors.
Well, what else? I'm not gonna use a straight edge knife and take a piece of my foot with it.
I will hand wash those later.
You don't have to hand wash them, just put them in the dishwasher.
I just did it.
Or in other words, just don't use them on anything food related.
My goodness. Okay, so Zelda Boy says, go to the graveyard and get the sun song and the Hyrule shield. Okay.
Let's do this.
I actually do need the Hylian shield for the Dodongo caverns.
Wait. There we go. Burp. Oh, good. Re-deads.
Yeah, no, that's somewhere else.
What the frick is that? What the frick-a-digger? I like how Z-targeting still.
I know.
Call it in this. Oh, did you fall in?
Yeah, that's where I'm supposed to go.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, this isn't where I'm supposed to go. But at least there's something down here.
Who had time to carve?
Oh, there's a Hylian shield. Never mind. That is where I'm supposed to go.
Hello, free shit.
I will take it. Actually, no, I'm going to equip that later because you can't actually use it properly as a kid. You just wear it on your back. Also, it doesn't do a great job of protecting you.
What do you mean?
Perhaps it'd be easier just to show you. This is my shielding.
Oh, so utterly useless.
Utterly useless. Sure, we'll save.
C, says Zelda Boy. And then Franconis, if you take the Hylian shield and use it against the skeletons of Hyrule Field, it seems that you are playing the... What is that word? Flippos?
Oh,
Flippos.
I see. He's using Google Translate.
Oh, okay. Google Traductor. That's okay. That's fine. That's what we have to do sometimes.
How did I guess that it was that one? Right. It's a redead. What the?
It reminds me of
I can't Z-target these guys.
PBG's playthrough of the Zelda Wind Waker Hacked or whatever it was. Zelda Wind Waker Chaos or Hacked. And at one point all of the pumpkins or whatever plant was being grown in the field on the starter island, all of them were replaced with redeads.
Oh my gosh.
Because that happened to be the piece that got switched, and he couldn't even fight. He couldn't even kill him yet. There was an entire army of redeads. He had to like go super far around the field to not get just poo-pooed on. Get on the Triforce and play Zelda's Lullaby. Francornus, you know what? You know what's the Flippos, or do I?
Yeah, I don't know what the Flippos is.
Or do I have to search other traduction? Search other translator. Haha.
See the Poer, P-O-E-R.
The power to explode.
Oh, power to explode. What the? Oh. There was not a
That must have been
screen
an
reader.
expensive headstone. Why did we do that?
Yeah.
Oh.
You are playing the Flippos.
I don't know what that is. I'm gonna chalk that up to poor Google Translation.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to break it down from. So if you take the Hylian shield and use it against the skeletons of Hyrule Field, it seems that you are playing the Flippos.
Zelda Boy says,
okay.
"Yep, it was. What a shame."
No, it's fine. I'm just trying to parse it out from.
No, that was the comment, or that was in accordance with my comments about it being an expensive headstone.
Yeah, you don't need to bother trying to find another translator. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Okay. This poem is dedicated to the memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family. I itch my goatee at you. The rising sun will eventually set. A newborn's life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun, give peaceful rest to the living dead. This is an interesting poem, huh? Something is inscribed on the tombstone. It's the secret melody of the Composer Brothers. Bum bum bum, bum bum bum.
Zelda Boy says, after the song, go back and kill the Re-Dead and play the song you just got.
Yep, I was just about to. So the the song that I just got will stun the Re-Deads. Although they'll be unstunned when I hit them.
To the hole, yep. Tazos are round circular discs that were distributed as promotional items with products of Frito-Lay and its subsidiaries around the world. Tazos for Pokemon, for example. Oh.
Yeah. There we
They
are.
just come back to life.
And I don't think they come back to life. Okay, cool. Here we go. And outside we go, Z.
Oh, Tazos equals Flippos. I see.
Rawin Cavite says, hi, shout out me, thanks. What do you do, Rawin? Rawin.
Zelda Boy, leave them.
I can't really say I give a shout out unless I know what it's all about, but I don't know. Thanks for joining the stream. Okay, should I go to Dodongo Cavern now, or should I do a couple of things around here first?
That is up to you.
Yeah, let's just go to the dungeon.
Rowan Cavite, thanks. Zelda Boy, yes. Fran Coronas, haha.
Well, he had another comment. Fran did.
Oh, when I'm a little boy, I'm scary in the graveyard and tombs. Oh, when I was a little boy, I was scared of graveyard and tombs. Okay.
No, there was a kid wandering around there trying to pretend to be scary. In the
Zelda Boy, you could get a Ponus song or a bottle, or get a bottle.
Hold on.
Fran Cornus, we are 7 viewers. Oh yeah, we're growing.
Heck yeah, dude. Ouch. Ouch.
Clearly here for just astonishing combat.
Actually,
capabilities.
Zelda Boy said that I can get an empty bottle, so let's go do that, actually. Rowan asks, where are you from, Volatile Upgrade?
It says, what are you from?
What are we from?
What are you from, Volatile Upgrade?
Oh, I don't know exactly how to answer that question.
Zelda Boy, Lobby Frog, 9 viewers.
Woohoo!
Then Mangekyo Light. What system are you playing on, guys?
Well, thanks for joining the stream, Mangekyo. We're playing in the Wii U. I was gonna play it on emulator earlier, but I couldn't get my emulator to play nice, so I had to download it on the Wii U.
Yep. Zelda Boy, collect all the chickens. Cuckoos. What should I do? My cuckoos have all flown away.
Alright.
You little boy, please bring them back to me. Whatever. Just grab the damn birds.
Come here.
Oh, this is the most obnoxiousness. And then the gaily running man.
Rowan asks if we have a Nintendo Switch. Yes,
Yes,
I
we
do.
Our
I doubt I can make this jump. I have to use a cuckoo.
our previous Wednesday stream before Zelda Twilight Princess was actually Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
And last week we just finished on Monday. We finished Uncharted, the first Uncharted. And after Zelda Ocarina of Time on Mondays, we'll be going to Uncharted 2, just for reference.
Come here.
Zelda Boy 10, I think. Rowan Cavite. Wow.
Rub.
Mangeku Light. Right on, guys. Enjoying the stream. Love collecting them cuckoos, lol.
Uh-huh.
Fran Coronas asked, your favorite Zelda?
My favorite Zelda, and Adam's as well,
Yeah.
is Breath of the Wild. Oh, no! And, that's a really good one, honestly. Seems we have a new subscriber. Thanks for subscribing, Ramen. Also, I have the max amount of rupees now. Hooray.
Mm-hmm. Yes, both Jeff and mine favorite Zelda is Breath of the Wild. Twilight Princess held that for a long time, and that's why we decided to do it on our Wednesday streams after we finished Breath of the Wild. Mangeku asked, what is your favorite temple in Ocarina of Time? Right before Francornus' favorite Zelda was Ocarina, question. And then Francornus, I have to play Breath of the Wild, so he hasn't played it yet. Zelda Boy, hit the statue. Mangeku Light, what is your favorite temple in Ocarina of Time? Fran goes Temple Forest, and Zelda Boy, Ganon's.
Okay, so my favorite temple, conceptually, is the Gerudo Temple, or the Desert Temple. Because that actually, that involves you having to go back in time and forward in time in order to complete it. The actual execution of it wasn't the greatest, but it was still pretty good. And in terms of just, like, overall, I'd have to say the Forest Temple. Not the Great Deku Tree, but the first forest, or the first temple that you play as an adult, as adult Link. Come here. Goodness gracious, chicken. Come here. Come here. Thank you.
Chicken's kicking your ass.
I know.
Fran asked, the worst temple? Water temple? Question mark.
I heartily agree with that.
Jeff is death on all things water.
Well, it gets worse in this game. And you'll see why.
Jeff
when we
is
get
still
there.
death on all things water. Every game we play, you go watch the Super Mario World speed run that we did last Wednesday, or the ROM hack Return to Dinosaur Land playthrough we did the Wednesday before, and he bitches about every single water level that he even has to touch.
I do. I
Every
hate water
time.
levels. I hate them. They're just not fun.
So generally, if it's a water level, he hates it by default. Zelda Boy, no. Mangeku Light, the Spirit Temple still holds so unique to me. As for the Forest Temple, I love the whole theme to it, especially the music.
But you'll understand what I mean by this water temple is absolutely the worst. It's made way better in the 3DS version, just because of the UI update.
Oh, the boots.
Yes, the boots.
I take it this didn't get the UI update.
This is the N64 version.
Yes, but it is a remade on your Wii.
No, it's a straight up port.
Oh, Jesus.
My cuckoos have run away. Where's the last one? The last cuckoo.
Oh. Kuko?
I don't know if it's cuckoo or cuckoo. I've heard it both ways.
Well, the coup has to be at the end because that's a COO. So cuckoo, maybe.
I don't want to talk to you.
All day long, our boss works us very hard. Zelda Boy, it's easy. You remember the Ship Shadow Temple? It's epic at Mangeku Light.
That one's weird, honestly.
Zelda Boy, in a box. Mangeku Light. Yes, I was gonna say call me weird, but the Shadow might be my favorite in Ocarina of Time. JTG Slayer 25 says hi.
Hey, JTG, welcome to the stream. Okay, I think that should be out, every one of them. Thank you for finding my... See, there's only
Lobby
one.
Frog. Oh, shoot! I just remembered one last Zelda fact.
Thank you for finding my cuckoos, or whatever you want to call them.
Tacos.
I have allergies, so I get goosebumps when I touch them. For helping me, I will give this to you. It's fine glass and should be useful. Please take good care of it.
It's a bottle. That we can use.
Indeed.
Wow, that thing looks...
Please don't tease my cuckoos.
Why can't they just call them chickens? Wait, why are you throwing them out?
Because I think I can get one to get a heart piece.
What, are you gonna feed it to something?
No.
And then JTG says, I love Ocarina of Time.
It's good, but it's certainly not my favorite.
Lobby Frog. You can kill cuckoos, whatever. In Breath of the Wild...
What the... Oh, there he is.
Cuckoos. In Breath of the Wild by throwing them into Death Mountain. Or the volcano.
Did you see that Dorkly video?
No, that was Lobby Frog. And then Zelda Boy says, go to Lon Lon Ranch and play the game.
No, I don't think I'm going to do that just yet. After I get the heart piece here, if I can, I'm going to go right to the Dongo's Cavern. Oh no, don't you do it.
He did it.
He did the thing. Well, that happened.
Hello, Glitch. Thank you very much.
Bobby Frog says, yeah, that was the video I watched. It was funny.
JT
Like, Dorkly and one of his friends there were recording
JTG
themselves.
says before that, I beat Ocarina of Time, so now I'm playing Majora's Mask. Okay, now go back to your Dorkly thing.
Okay, so Dorkly was playing Breath of the Wild with his friend, and he was recording it, and their challenge was to try and see what would happen to a cuckoo if they threw it in lava. And like, cuckoos are known for not being killable, so they're like, I wonder if like a storm of cuckoos will just come at you after you threw them in the lava. And it took quite a few tries, but they finally got there, and they threw it in the lava and it just died. And they're like, I don't know what I was expecting. It was really funny.
Oh, jeepers. Lobby Frog, yeah, that's the video I watched. Zelda Boy hit a cuckoo 10 times.
I will not.
You don't need to get cuckooed. Lobby Frog, oh right, I demand you play Majora's Mask after this game. Mangeku Light, do you all think that Breath of the Wild is missing the temple/dungeon theme? I feel like the beasts are all too similar. I like them, but I miss how the temples and dungeons in the other games had unique enemies to the environments.
Honestly,
JTG, both the 3D versions. I'm jealous you have an N64. Lol. Zelda Boy. Oh, why it's good. JTG. Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild needs dungeons and temples. Fran says, whoa, and your favorite boss? When I was a child, he loved Volvega.
okay, so going back to the
Now I've read them all. Get us caught up.
going back to the Breath of the Wild thing. Yeah, I did kind of miss the dungeons, but honestly, I really liked what they did with the shrines and the divine beasts. I thought that was pretty awesome. He looks very derpy.
Oh! Come on! Come on! Hot! What a hot beat! Woo!
So awkward to read all that.
Hey, what a nice tune! Just like that, my depression is all gone. Something just came over me. I suddenly wanted to dance like crazy. I am Darunia. I'm the big boss of the Gorons. Was there something you wanted to ask me about? What? You want the spiritual stone of fire too? The spiritual stone of fire, also known as the Goron's ruby, is our race's hidden treasure. But hold on, I'm not going to give it to you that easily. If you want it so badly, why don't you go destroy the monsters inside of the Dodongo's cavern and prove you're a real man? That way everybody will be happy again. If you do it, I will give you anything you want, even the spiritual stone. I have something for you. I'm not really giving you this in return for anything, but take it anyway. If you wear this, even a little fella like you can pick up a bomb flower using...
Hey!
You've now got the Goron's bracelet. You can pull up a bomb flowers with something. Zelda Boy, like the bombs. Zelda Frog, Lobby Frog, wow, brain. My favorite boss is Phantom Ganon, or the final boss. JTG says, I love the dance the Goron does. I love Phantom Ganon. And then Mangeku says, glad to see someone agrees. But yeah, guys, I like the shrines, but the temples, rest in peace. And then Mangeku says, favorite kid dungeon in Ocarina of Time. And then Franconis, JTG, I'll prove I'm a man Goron. Pulls down pants.
Oh my goodness.
Oh jeepers. Fran, I like bottom of well.
That one's interesting. I actually don't consider that to be a true temple, but I guess you could. No, I wouldn't like to buy anything else. That was just to get rid of some rupees.
What did you buy?
I bought a red potion.
You have it on you, right?
I do.
It's in a free bottle, right?
Yep.
Oh, it's
well,
in the
no,
bottle.
no, it's in the bottle. Yes.
Oh, you used up a bottle.
Well, I mean, what else was I gonna use it on? A fairy, I guess. But ugh, come on, come on.
So many bombs.
Well, thanks for all the comments, guys. I'm sorry I'm not like responding to each one individually. Are there any in particular I should answer?
I'll look back through. And then Fran goes, hee, and Jabu Jabu is cool. Zelda Boy, yeah. Mangeku goes, haha, yes, bottom of well. However, am talking about the spiritual stones ones, lol. JTG, I have the limited edition Zelda DS case, by the way.
Nice.
Zelda Boy, throw bombs in the jar. Fran says, I think that the best is Jabu Jabu. Oh, there was a comment about us having a 64. We're actually playing this as a port on the Wii. We do have an N64 sitting right there. We just don't have this game.
Yeah, unfortunately. Like, little backstory on me. I did not have all the latest and greatest consoles growing up. In fact, when we got my Nintendo 64, that was about when the GameCube came out, actually. So we were pretty behind the curve, and I didn't actually play any Zelda games until the 3DS came out, which is crazy. Like, now it's my favorite series, but I didn't actually start playing it until just a few years ago. So I didn't play this game when it first... Oh, I thought it went up against the wall, my bad. So I didn't play this game when it first came out, and I don't have the 64 version of it, unfortunately. Zelda Boy says backflip over the fence. Okay, I'm actually gonna go try that. I want to get that heart piece.
I think the best. Fran goes. I think the best is Jabu Jabu. Lobby Frog. I don't like the human and fish romance in that dungeon. Mangekko
weird,
goes.
yeah.
If you backflip at Bomb Chew, you can get Piece of Heart. And then Fran, haha, is funny. Zelda Boy, backflip over the fence. Mangekko, darn, too late, lol. JTG, Zelda is a great game. Yeah, and then, yeah, let me just make sure we didn't miss any. Okay. There's a lot.
Nice. Thanks for the advice, guys.
Yeah, so...
I'd say don't worry about, like, the backlog. That's okay.
Well, I'll go back to the front, but remember, you got the whole thing about missing the temple dungeon theme in Breath of the Wild, so not as... Got all that?
Yeah.
I think we dealt with everyone's comments.
Not dealt with, read them.
It looks like there are many lava pits around here, so watch your step.
Gee, what gave you that idea, Navi?
Who knows? Who knows?
Alright, so this is where I need to equip this shield, unfortunately. It has limited use, because, well, I mean, you know, being Child Link, I'm not gonna be able to use it. Whoa!
Double bomb.
Anyway, like, I was always pretty far behind the curve until I was able to buy my own consoles. And, like I said before, I actually didn't play Zelda before the 3DS came out, which is crazy.
Yep.
And, like, looking back on it, there
More
was
comments.
there was a lot of Zelda games before that I just didn't get a chance to play.
Yep.
I wanted to finish my thought there, so sorry.
Okay. No, you done?
Yeah.
Zelda Boy, Rudo is sexy as an adult.
Oh.
Mangekko, nice. Mangekko, love how I still learn things with this game to this day. JTG, I hate Navi.
You and every other gamer on the planet, I will say that.
Lobby Frog, I'm thinking about changing my name back to my old one. Zelda
PK
Boy,
Universe?
Redealt. Yeah. Redealt, same thing for reading. Thank you for supporting my word trace there. Lobby Frog, well, my YouTube name. Yeah, so you guys probably don't know the story between Lobby Frog. Back this fall, when Super Mario Odyssey came out, we did a we did a Road to Odyssey stream, and then we streamed Super Mario Odyssey shortly after it came out. And in our last episode, one of our viewers at the time called PK Universe got Jeff to kill all the frogs in the starting level.
Yep.
And then came back the next week having changed his YouTube name to Lobby Frog. And
In
proceeded
remembrance
to-
of all those frogs.
Yeah, and then proceeded to harass us and like declare court cases against us for the murder of the frogs.
I will say that was pretty funny.
I think it was quite amusing.
Excuse me.
the one before PK Universe, and you murdered innocent frogs, Fran. Miyamoto was at a measurement point in the game that... Okay. Miyamoto was at a measurement point in the game that linked with having to choose a girlfriend to choose between Zelda, Soraya, or Malon. The one I like the most is Malon.
I was actually gonna say that, like, that's probably my favorite out of the bunch.
Zelda boy. Zelda, she royal. Are those the Dodongos?
No, these are Los Alphos.
Wow. They came so far to get Breath of the Wild.
They did, didn't they? I hate these guys.
Zelda boy, winky face. Mangeku, how old were you guys when you first played Ocarina of Time? Zelda boy, 11.
was-
Fran, 10 years old. Jeff, go.
I was 18 or 19, actually. There we go. Oh,
Zelda boy, or 8, don't really remember. Lobby Frog. Most people think Child Link is 10 in this game, but he is actually 11, I think.
I mean, either way, like, I don't think about it too much. Like, there's Child Link and there's Adult Link to me. Like,
Now, what do you need this shield for? I haven't seen you use it, but I've been reading a lot of comments.
you weren't... Oh. I had to defend against all those Lizalfos.
Oh, so that's how you stop their attacks, as you
Yeah.
bend over.
Yep. Just like this.
Mangeku. Dude, I was like 5. I feel so old, lol. That should make you feel young. Mangeku, 25 years old now. 20 years ago? Yeah, okay. Zelda boy,
yeah, I guess
lol.
Alright, you win. In return, I will sell you Deku sticks. One piece for 15 rupees they are.
Yeah, you know what? I'll buy one. Just so I can get rid of some rupees. Which he decides to so generously give back to me. Alright. Anywho. That is a Dodongo.
Ah. You don't need to fight that, right?
It's,
Oh, they breathe fire.
ouch.
But they're the natural inhabitants. Why are you attacking them?
Because they looked at me funny, Adam. Because they looked at me funny.
Wow, Jeff. Zelda boy, wow, the Jamaican.
The Jamaican.
The Jamaican?
You know,
Excuse me.
I think I'm actually starting to get used to these controls now.
Yeah. Just Jamaican Deku scrub.
Oh, I see.
I get you. Yeah, Jeff didn't do a voice for him. I was too busy reading comments. Slippin', Jeff.
I didn't really associate that guy with being a Deku scrub. I mean, a Jamaican.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man!
Lobby Frog, that sounded like Adam was really scared when he saw that Dodongo. Might have sounded like that, but not particularly nerved by any of this.
Okay, here we go. I keep forgetting that I actually do have the side C buttons mapped to physical buttons. The C right I have mapped to X, and the C left I have mapped to Y. Which helps.
Zelda boy, lighting fires are hell here.
Honestly, lighting fires at all with this particular control schema, not exactly my favorite. But, like I said, I am starting to get used to it, so I just need to stop complaining about it so much.
Lobby Frog, I was joking. Okay, whatever.
Ooh, Dodongos. Bwop. Oh,
Oh, gosh.
it's one of those things. Whatever. Moving on, then. carry on.
Does that thing even attack you?
It does if I get in its line of vision. At which point it shoots a laser.
Oh yeah, because that makes total sense for this tech level.
Yeah. It's weird, man. Okay. Whoa. What's in here? Probably a compass or something.
Now that I was
Or a map. We know what maps do.
now that I now we've got a little lull in the comments. I was gonna say, back to the conversation about missing the dungeons or the temples in Breath of the Wild.
Oh. Yeah, screw that guy.
Yes, they're all there were with the four sacred beasts and everything, and their like individual challenges, which were not as large as these temples and such are.
I will say that not to cut you off or anything, but one of the things that I did miss from dungeons in Breath of the Wild was the the kind of character or the different themes. Like, they all had pretty much the same themes. That being like ancient tech and stuff like that. But I kind of do miss the individual character each of them had in games like this. Anyway, sorry to cut you off.
Yes, I always thought of them like the dungeon or the temple. So like in these games, like you complete a dungeon, you leave, and then more or less you move around to the new area. And then they say, okay, your next quest is beat this dungeon, or roughly. And they basically send you off to the next dungeon. Each like quest is basically self-contained within the dungeon. Oh geesh, these things are mean. What the hell are they supposed to be?
Mangekyu says, yes, I agree, like unique enemies to the areas. Yeah, that too. Like, in each of the... Oh, I have to kill them, don't I?
Kill them for what?
So that I can unlock the door.
That looked effective.
There we go.
Oh, they take multiple bomb hits.
Uh,
Oh, it was just the one. Okay, those ones on the sides are fake. Okay.
yeah. What does Kumatoro say? And Mangekyu?
Oh. Kumatoro says, I play Zelda Wand of Gamelon.
I am so sorry.
I have pity on your soul. Mangeku, back in the day, you had no idea what enemy will be in the temples your first time.
Yeah, like the individual themes to each of the temples really... I did like that a lot.
What I was going to say is that
Ooh, our first red rupee.
I thought of each, like, quest line to be, like... That's how I broke it up instead of this temple and that temple. Like, as soon as you enter the Gerudo Desert and, like, once you receive the mission to, like... This is it by, for example. Receive the mission from the girl to go find everything. You have to go and you have to break into the, what were they called in that game?
Yigas.
Yiga, thank you. The Yiga clan hideout and fight your way through that whole mess. And then you come out and you have to work your way back to the town and before you can get to... Like, that whole quest line is what I saw is the temple. So,
I see. Yeah.
like,
I get you.
and I get the
And
things-
that's what gave it its character, really.
Yeah, and so you're fighting in a desert. Each quest line was in a unique area that was dominated by not strictly one kind of elemental theme, but was definitely characterized by one. That
Yeah, I
makes
see
sense?
what you're saying.
That's how more I felt about it. So, I didn't feel like it was missing. I will get the unique enemies thing. Like, there weren't very many. They were all pretty much, like, same versions of each other.
Pretty much, yeah.
Which I guess is kind of a...
Come on. Aw.
I guess you can kind of miss those. the
I don't think I hit him. Gosh, dang it.
Oh, yeah.
And Z targeting has come a long way.
Fran, this dungeon is horrible XD. Lobby Frog, do you guys watch Brutal Moose?
I don't personally, but I do know of him.
I don't even know of him, so.
He's one of Peanut Butter Gamer's friends. One of the people on Normal Boots.
Okay.
I actually don't think this dungeon is too terrible. If you want my honest opinion, I actually prefer this over the Jabu Jabu. Although, you know, I haven't played this in a while, so I could have changed my mind. We'll see.
And I guess the final point I wanted to interject into that whole conversation with the dungeons is that if they had like created a bunch of dungeons and they were all very, very similar and had like the same, like, if it thematically didn't make sense, or how can I say this? Oh, that was close. Thank you, camera.
You never know what will be around the corner in these narrow paths. Use the targeting to always look in the proper direction. This is a useful technique, isn't it?
Excuse me. Oh, jeez, man.
Yeah, they shoot out of the corner and attack you. You did not see that memo, did you?
I did not know that they sped up. Something I did not realize.
Wow.
Moderately worth. Lobby Frog says, caught between worlds. Oh, wait.
Oh, there's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kumatora goes, Zelda Wand of Gamelon by CDI.
Yeah,
we
I
know
know.
what it is.
I know what you're
Lobby
talking
Frog.
about.
He made a new vid a few days ago where he and Chadtronic watched a movie called Caught Between Worlds. You should watch that movie. It's only $6 at Walmart. That's a scary thought.
Oh, man. Oh, now they bounce and rebound and things.
Anyway, as I was going to say, like, it was, Breath of the Wild was so thematically composed, and, like, it made sense where what enemies were, and it didn't feel very often like they were just repeating the same enemies, because mostly you're out in the world, and they would all be generally the same enemies anywho, but, like,
Nuts.
I don't know, I didn't get that impression from the game. It wasn't something, like, if it was structured like a regular Zelda game, and they just, like, stamp copied the dungeon style and the enemies, I would have been extremely upset. But they didn't. They built a whole new world and how you interact with it. So yes, it was a different style. And while I guess I could say I kind of missed that style, I don't hold it against the game.
Yeah, I getcha. And I actually did like the style of like the shrines and everything, because to be honest, a lot of the times the like traditional dungeons and stuff, like I found myself getting fatigued easily, because they do take a while, and the shrines are like 10-minute puzzles, like mini dungeons almost, which I actually really liked that approach.
Yeah. So, and then my kind of final wrap up to that is that some of those, even though the shrines weren't as those individual sacred beasts were sometimes almost as complex as an entire one of these dungeons. I think you're in hot water. Literally.
Yeah, I know, like, unfortunately, I was locked onto a guy by Z targeting, and was not able to climb the thing.
So your other shield couldn't block these attacks?
No, it's not that, it's that if a fire enemy got to, or had attacked me, my shield would have burned.
Oh.
Got that one.
In some ways, a wooden shield would be better than a metal shield in a hot environment like this.
Yeah, like
Because the metal is
metal
so
one would get really
conductive,
hot.
it would get very hot and burn you. A wooden shield would not until it combusted.
what does Mangekyu say?
Oh, Lobby Frog followed up to us. It's very high quality. Trust me. And then Mangeku goes, I agree with you guys, but adding temples with shrines would have been badass. Lobby Frog, what
would've
Zelda
been.
game have you never played but really want to play?
I have never played Link's Awakening for the Game Boy, and that's one that I want to play, but I was actually waiting on the Ocarina of Time ROM hack to try that one. Somebody is, like a fan project is hacking or ROM hacking Ocarina of Time to be basically a 3D remake of Link's Awakening. And I was kind of waiting for that.
Interesting.
By the way, Mangekyu, do you want us to pronounce your name like we have been, or would you prefer more of a Japanese pronunciation? Because that kind of seems like a Japanesey name to me.
I've heard about that, says Lobby Frog.
I don't know how, like, if it's actually made any progress or whatnot, but it seems pretty cool to me. Giant dead Dodongo. When it sees red, a new way to go will be open.
What is this, an undead Dodongo now?
No, it's just when you throw bombs into the eye sockets, it turns them red, and then when you hit both,
It opens a new pathway.
yeah, it opens up, where do I go now?
Horror. Yeah, no, but and then the final point I was gonna make is while thematically, I don't think I think the style they went with for the shrines and everything was a good fit, and I don't like. I see it as different, and it's kind of its own structure from the dungeons.
Oh, jeez.
I like it better than the dungeons. Oh, you're gonna burn to death.
I'm good.
I'm not quite this ground there. I thought that was like just all like lava, and it was just doom.
Yeah, that would have stunk. Anyway, what were you saying?
Oh yeah. I was gonna say I like it. I like that style better than this temple style, personally.
I actually did too. Like I do like the temples and everything. Oh, nuts. I stink. But honestly, I do enjoy the refreshing take with the shrines and the divine beasts. I like both approaches, but I do slightly favor the new approach, if only for the fact that it is new and interesting. Well, in my opinion, interesting.
See, I thought it was a shush phone. Better.
Oh, I do have bombs. I didn't realize I had unlocked those.
Like, it's just that I don't like favor it super heavily. I would not be sad if the next one went to a more traditional style.
Yeah, me either.
Just, the kind of the slight. Wow. The kind of.
There we go.
I guess I liked that it incorporated the world more. Like, you actually had to travel to different parts of the world. It wasn't just like everything you need is hidden in this one sacred dungeon that any dumbass could have walked into, and any squad of royal guards with half competency could have walked through and collected the stuff you needed. But like it felt much more like you were actually, I don't know, doing a quest, as it were. Like you were actually like,
By the way, we have some comments.
I saw that. I was trying to finish the thought. Like, you were more like actually like you're not like dropped into this old dungeon and then like all these people left. Like you got to fight your way through it or whatever, get to it. It's more kind of part of the world in interactive, I guess, because the pieces of everything are scattered around.
It's more immersive, I would say. Honestly.
Yeah, it's less these huge discrete dungeons that you do, and like, not that the beasts weren't pretty hefty, but no, let's see. Lobby Frog. It's nice that you were playing this game this year, because this year is Ocarina of Time's 20th anniversary.
Oh, it is? Wow.
Fran, if you throw... Is this your mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it disconnected.
You gotta click it to turn it back on.
Okay, there we go. If you throw bomb shoes to the eyes, you don't have to do the Dodongo's Cavern. If you throw bomb shoes to the eyes. Oh, okay. Mangeku, you don't think the bosses were too similar in the beasts? And then Mangeku, I love the open world aspect. I just think temples could have made the game better. Fran, it's different. Mangeku, I miss the dungeon theme rather than just one big giant puzzle.
I actually thought that the bosses were different enough in their attack patterns to really set them apart. Like, they...
But at the same time, they were supposed to be aspects of the same boss. Like,
right.
If you just speed ran the game, you'd have to fight them all in sequence, and then the Calamity Ganon main form.
Mm-hmm.
So they were all supposed to be aspects of the same boss. Not like these, where a lot of these enemies, like that you're currently fighting anyway, are practically unrelated to your main boss. Like he, I guess he summoned the first one, but where the hell did this one come from? It just was a thing, yes. Fran, because when you end the game, you don't have anything to do with dungeons, XD. Chocolat YT, this makes me want to borrow my friend's cartridge again. He in separate classes now, XD. And then Lobby says, I really want a Nintendo Switch. Mangeku, but this is just me. I love the shrines. The bosses were too similar. The Ganon theme was nice, but the surprise was taken. You already knew the boss before you beat the beast. Lobby, maybe if my friend gets Breath of the Wild, I can come over to his house and play it. Or something. I'm assuming it's supposed to be something. Yeah, I guess it does remove kind of the, ooh, what's this boss going to be? But then, given the story, you pretty much knew what the bosses were going to be. Like, the boss, in these games, well, it depends. They all have very different storylines and everything, but like, you're working for an organization, Zelda and the remaining knights, that were prepared to fight bosses originally, and these are just kind of the and they've already done they've already moved in. Like, this isn't a situation where like you were in control of the, like, normally these territories are, I guess, kind of neutral, ancient, forgotten. In this case, like, you had forces occupying this, someone attacked it, took over, and now you're coming back to reconquer it. So I mean, I guess because of the storyline, it would be kind of hard to make completely nonsensical bosses. But I do get your point that, not having the surprise of, ooh, what do I have to fight now? What could this be? Could be this kind of taken away from it. Lobby Frog SMO.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh, play it or Super Mario Odyssey. Thank you. I was... Mangeku, that is my point. The old games had a surprise element. Tell me who knew Sheik was Zelda on the spot. That surprise helped make the game lol. But you guys make valid points, smiley face.
Thanks. I do firmly believe that there are good things and bad things about both approaches. And they're both fun. I really do like both. Hello.
Infernal Dinosaur, King Dodongo. I mean, I guess part of it comes down to what each of us really values in a game or whatever. I will say that part of the reason that has never been a big thing to me is that I personally did not play. I played very few of the Zelda games before watching Jeff play them. And I have not. The only one I have watched Jeff play for the first time was Breath of the Wild itself. And so he already knew what was coming and told me basically before that. So I never got too much surprise out of many of the games.
My bad.
Lobby Frog. I remember beating my first Zelda game. It was Link Between Worlds, and I didn't even buy it. I just rented it from the library like twice and eventually beat it.
That game was really good too. I wish we could play that for the channel, but it's on the 3DS.
Lobby Frog. Also, this is my favorite bosses in the game.
Well, I feel bad for beating it so quick now. Excuse me. Get that heart container. Yeah, I know what heart containers do.
Yes, thank you.
Alright, cool.
Yes. No.
You know, technically we still could do Jabu Jabu, but it's getting kind of late.
Yeah. We normally stream from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Mondays and Wednesdays. Oh, also, the one comment we didn't comment, Majora's Mask, when would we play
Hang on.
that?
It's me, Darunia. Well done. Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from the Dodongo's cavern until our stomachs burst. What a wild adventure! It will make an incredible story. I can't believe that the Dodongos suddenly appeared in such a great numbers. And that big rock blocking the cave. All this trouble must have been caused by that Gerudo thief, Ganondorf. He said, "Give me the spiritual stone. Only then will I open the cave for you." You, on the other hand, risked your life for us. Kid, I like you. How's about you and I become sworn brothers? No, there's no big ceremony involved. Just take this as a token of our friendship.
Lobby Frog, play a song for poor Dodongo. And then Mangeku Light, favorite adult boss on Ocarina of Time. Zelda Boy, do it. Fran Coronas, Volvagia is cool.
Volvagia
Zelda
was
Boy,
kind of
meh.
cool.
And Dark Link.
You know,
Fran and Dark Link.
I actually didn't care for any of the adult Link bosses that much.
What's your favorite then?
It's hard to pick. Like, I didn't really like any of
all
them.
of them, like which one here did you like so much that it outshone the adult Link bosses?
Really, I didn't care for any of the bosses in this game.
Okay, well, there's an answer.
Like, they're not bad.
Yes,
they're just...
I can agree. Dark Link is a mini boss, right? Question Mangoku. Zelda Boy, yes, and Fran, yes.
Yeah, I do like Dark Link. That's pretty cool. But like, there were no real standout bosses to me. Don't give me a hug. No, quit it. Anyway, it's not that I didn't like
Are you running from them?
Yeah.
Seriously?
No, it was just supposed to be a funny thing in the cutscene.
Okay, so they're not actually chasing you right now.
Yeah, they're just like, how about a big Goron hug? And I'm like, no!
Fran, Goma is cool too, the first boss.
Like, I'm not saying I didn't like the bosses, I'm just saying none of them really stood out to me.
Mangeku Light. Oh, come on, Bongo Bongo and Witches were so cool.
Oh, man.
What?
I got 50 rupees and I already had a max count of rupees.
Sad face.
Yeah,
You need a bigger wallet, boy.
I do. Well, that was interesting. Alright, I'm gonna do a couple more things before we wrap up the stream. Okay. Really?
Is there an invisible wall here? Did we find an invisible wall? No, I guess not. Cheapers. Most pointless climb ever. Mangeku, love the mirror shield uniqueness. Fran, Bongo Bongo is cool, yeah. When you slay it slay in the bottom of well, you can hear the drums of Bongo Bongo. Sergio Dominguez, lol. Sergio, welcome to the stream, Sergio. And then Lobby Frog. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Did you play a song for poor Dodongo? I don't think he has yet.
No, I haven't.
Then Sergio.
I don't know. What should I play?
Sergio goes, Jaja Q Menku.
I have no idea.
Mangeku goes, wow, did not know that, lol. What the heck is happening here?
Bunch of volcanic rocks.
That looks not safe.
Don't worry, I've got Hylian shield.
How are you not paste? You should be some pink paste on the ground between the metal and the rock floor. Not to mention where the hell are all the rocks going? This should be a completely filled in. There should be no pathway here. This should be completely filled in.
Play the most beautiful song you can create. Well, I can't really create beautiful music with the ocarina. I mean, the potato. So,
Go get your trumpet and give it a shot.
my trumpet is at home.
Come on, Jeff, you're failing me here.
Alright, let's get the potato.
Potato.
I don't know.
Then Sergio, no sabe me lo pasa si en los ojos serranos hasta temple of water memory.
There you go.
And then E-Man Gamer says, "Oh, hi E-Man Gamer, welcome to the stream."
Welcome
And
back,
then-
E-Man.
Yeah, 8 likes, 0 dislikes. That is pretty good. This is
Heck
on an
yeah, dude.
emulator, right? And then
Well-
Zelda Boy, no.
This is on the Wii U Virtual Console. Originally, I was going to play this on emulator, but
That was the plan.
my PC was not playing nice with me.
No, it did not want to do that.
It could have been the individual emulator itself. I used Project 64. Or it could have been, the fact that my computer is a piece of garbage. But either way, that didn't end up working out. So I downloaded this on the Wii U Virtual Console.
Lobby Frog says, "So beautiful." I think that's supposed to be cryy face, but I can't quite tell.
Oh, thanks, man. E-Man says, "Oh, really? Bringing back the Wii U, eh?" Kind of.
We're playing 2 games on the Wii U right now, are we not?
Yeah, that's kind of part of the reason I decided to get this on the Wii U, because then I could just leave our recording setup the way it always is, just with the Wii U, and use that on our Monday and Wednesday streams.
E-Man Gamer, I never picked up a Wii U. I'm actually considering picking one up.
Well, good luck. It's hard to find them for cheap, but actually, it's a really a hard sell. Like, especially now that so many of the games are getting ported over, I actually suggest just getting a Switch and getting the ported games when they come out. Because honestly, I think most of the Wii U's big library is, getting
be ported.
ported over. So, to me, there's not really a point of owning a Wii U anymore. The only reason I don't just go out and sell my Wii U is because I do have those few games that, like the Twilight Princess HD remake and Wind Waker remake, Mario 3D World, and Smash Bros. But that's really all that's keeping me from selling my Wii U. I mean, if any of those games are a big deal to you, then by all means. But if not, then I'd suggest just sticking with a Switch. Also, Great Fairy.
Oh, I remember these now.
Tell me when I can uncover my eyes.
Welcome, Jeff. I'm going to grant you a sword technique.
Oh, is it the sword technique?
Receive it now.
Fran says the big fairy is horrible. Yeah.
Wow, I thought the
Yeah,
input
she's pretty
spoons were
horrible.
sharp.
E-Man says, the appeal to me is playing Wii games through HDMI. It makes everything so much easier. Also, I'm a Nintendo enthusiast, and I love collecting. Yes, of course I have a Switch, day one. Me too, dude. And I can definitely see that, like... And...
Hold B to charge up your weapon. Release B to unleash a wave of energy with your spin. If you want to release energy without charging your weapon, just rotate the joystick once and press B for a very effective something.
Yeah, in that case, I'd say that the Wii U would be worth it.
When you charge up power for a spin attack, magic power will be consumed. Pay attention to your green magic meter. Hey boy, you're a messenger of the royal family, aren't you? Why is she posing like that? Next time you're in their neighborhood, you should drop in on a friend of mine who lives by Hyrule Castle. She'll surely grant you another new power. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me.
Gross. Okay. But to address your comment, E-Man, yeah, I'd say that would actually make getting a Wii U worth it. And honestly, I really did like the Wii U. But I did. I talk a lot of smack about it, but honestly, I've really enjoyed mine. I just wish that it had done better, and I wonder what it could have done differently to actually have sold better. Had a different name. It had something else going for it other than a tablet controller that added in $70 that didn't really need to be there. A bunch of other stuff. It could have done a lot of stuff better. But I honestly really liked it. Part of that is because I'm a Nintendo enthusiast as well. As you can tell by a number of Nintendo games we have on this channel.
Actually, that's a good idea. I assume, thinking on Lobby Frog's much earlier comment, after we play Uncharted 2, which will be once we finish Ocarina of Time, we'll go do Majora's Mask.
We could.
Lobby Frog.
We
asked
all
us to
look
play it
like
after.
this because of the spider's curse. If every spider of the curse in the entire world were destroyed, the curse would be broken. When you destroy a spider of the curse, a token will appear, collected as proof of your achievement. The number next to this icon on the quest status subscreen indicates how many spiders of the curse you have destroyed so far. When this icon is displayed next to the name of the area on the map subscreen, there are no more spiders in that area.
That's pretty cool.
This was Tyler's favorite part.
Look for them not only out in the open, but also inside the dungeons. Of course, this is just our dream. You don't have to do it if you don't want to.
Good, because I'm not going to.
If you break the curse on my family, we will make you very rich.
Hold on. Did you say rich? Yeah, if I get 10 of the spiders, they'll give me the adult wallet, which can hold 200 rupees. And if I get, I think, 30 of them, then they will give me the wallet that holds 500 rupees.
Why didn't you kill the spiders in there?
Yeah, those are good guys.
Oh.
They're also people who have been, you know, taken over by the curse. You were saying we should play Majora's Mask.
Yeah, Lobby Frog said that we should play Majora's Mask after we play Ocarina of Time.
We could.
I said we'd
I actually really like Majora's Mask. I put it over Ocarina of Time any day. Alright, so there's a couple more things I want to do before we wrap this up.
What I was saying is because we were going to alternate with Uncharted, that's what we could do.
We could, unless we wanted to bring some more some more, excuse me, variety to our streams.
No, that's what the Wednesday slot will be for, because
That's gonna be in another 2 months.
I don't think we're going to play another Zelda game in the Wednesday slot after we finish Twilight Princess.
It's gonna be a while.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what we'll play. We were considering Sly Cooper.
I thought we were gonna do that for our recorded series.
Oh yeah, never mind, we did do that.
I want to do this.
Do you want to play a game?
Yeah, I wanna play a game.
Come on, don't fail me now.
Oh, it's gonna fail you now, don't you worry. What's, like,
Gosh dang it.
do you need a perfect score to, like,
It's a piece of heart that you can get if you get a perfect score, I think.
you've already missed the perfect score.
Oh, I know I have. It's really hard to aim this dude.
I know, it's just...
It's so hard. Like, this is where the gyroscope aiming really came in handy.
If it wasn't so precise, on top of being crappily controlled.
Yeah, I don't think I can do this.
Is there any improvement you'll get throughout the game that'll make it easier?
No. There is not. Oh my goodness. Chase asks, when is the new Cuphead coming? Well, it's not gonna be for a while. See the finale? Our audio for it kind of went poopy-doo. Our microphone wasn't recorded for that finale episode, so unfortunately we have to re-record it, and Henry hasn't had a chance to come up to the apartment for a while, so come on. This is so hard. Like, really hard.
Chase says, I gotta love technical difficulties.
I know, we have a lot of those. Whew. No! Ah! Jeez, man! Oh! I'm not doing that. Screw that. That's enough. Theo... The Eunice says, hi, I'm new to the stream. What's up? Hey, Theo. Welcome to Volatile Upgrade.
Fran says, I'm gonna leave the stream. Bye, Fran. Yep, we'll be back on
Wednesday for
Wednesday at
Twilight
7 to
Princess.
10. We're gonna wrap up here in just a few minutes. We're almost done as well.
I'm gonna do that one more time. I have to.
Yeah. We're gonna do, we're gonna do Zelda, we're working on Zelda Twilight Princess on.
Fran says, nice to
just
meet you, Jeff, and the other person who talks funny.
My name's Adam, by the way.
Thanks for joining us, Fran. And, Theo, we're sorry that we're ending this, like, pretty soon here, but, you know, thank you for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. Oh, I hate this.
It's so
Bad.
That's one way to put it.
It's, oh, it's like,
Fran says, bye, Adams, and then Theo says, it's okay. Bye, Fran. Have a good week.
Okay.
At least you finally got one of those fast movers at the end.
Yeah, thank goodness. My goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy cow, my goodness.
Wow, we're still commenting on those textures.
Yeah, the textures here are bad. Like, really bad.
Just for that square. The rest of it is at least marginally acceptable.
Oh boy. That's what my commentary has been for the past couple of minutes.
So where are we going now?
We are going to get this other great fairy.
Oh no.
Thanks for subscribing, Fran. Thanks.
Thanks for the subscription. Lobby Frog, when are you guys going to end the stream?
In a couple of minutes here. There's just one or two other things I wanted to do.
5 to 10?
Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Joshua says, please stop bashing the graphics. Usually I don't, but in that square, man, the textures are
Most of the game,
painful.
I'm totally fine with. It's just that square that I need to poke at a little bit.
Well, the textures really actually hurt my eyes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Otherwise, like, I know that this game is old.
Welcome, Jeff. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I give you a magic spell. Please take it.
I know that this game is old, and, like, I don't usually bash graphics or anything. It's always the gameplay that I care more about. But there are some specific instances where I just can't help but comment. Those textures were one of those examples.
You got Din's Fire. Its fireball engulfs everything. It's attack magic you can use with C. You can use Din's Fire not only to attack, but also to burn things.
I really wish you would put on some clothes.
When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me.
Okay, the other thing, the last thing I want to do to end this stream is go to Lon Lon Ranch, do the mini game there, and get a Pona song, and then we'll cap off the stream.
Sounds good.
Can I go in here?
Apparently, yes.
Huh. You know, the more and more I think about doing Majora's Mask, the more I like the idea. I really liked Majora's Mask. And, you know, for the next stream, I think I'm gonna try and get an actual, like, N64 to Wii Remote converter thing.
And they're still going.
Yep.
Yeah. As I was going to say, normally, we are very forgiving when it comes to graphics. It's just that square, in particular instance, sticks out.
How did the song... Yeah, that's it. It's really hard to play the ocarina with, I mean the potato. With, the joystick controls for, C button mapping. That's why I'm definitely thinking about getting the 64 controller thing for the Wiimote. If such a thing exists. I'm sure something must. Okay. Okay. No, Navi, I don't want to talk to you. Welcome to Lon Lon Ranch. Here, I believe, is where we'll get another heart piece. Or actually, there's a couple here. I'm awake already.
What? Well, I'll be if it ain't the forest kid from the other day. By the way, thanks a lot for waking me up. It took some doing, but I finally got Malon back in a good mood. So, what are you up to today? Got some free time on your hands, you say? Well, how about a little game? These 3 cuckoos I have here are special super cuckoos.
Lobby Frog says, well, I'm gonna go. Bye, guys. See you next stream. Yep, see you next time,
stream.
Lobby.
Okay, now you can do your Mario voice.
I'm gonna throw these cuckoos into that there goggle of normal cuckoos. If you can pick out these 3 special birds from among the normal cuckoos within the time limit, I'll give you something good. Woohoo!
It's because he's wearing like practically a Mario costume and has a Bowser necklace on. That's why we're doing this to him.
I don't have enough rupees.
What? You have to have rupees to play the game?
It costs 10 rupees to play that game.
Oh, you kidding me?
Nope. I think there's some rupees up here.
Is that a 5 on the table? Or is it
No, it's a face.
Dang it, not that lucky.
There we go.
Problem solved. Maybe we keep looking in case we need 5 more?
I don't think we will. I could be wrong, but I don't think we will. This is one of them.
How can you tell the difference?
I can't.
You just have to pick them all up, don't you?
Yep. Maybe I was wrong about needing those 5 extra ones. Oh, there's one.
Try that one right. Yeah. Oh, no? Okay.
Come on, pick him up. Yeah, I got him. Juan says hi. Hey, Juan. Thanks for
Juan.
joining the stream. Hey, you've got the talent to be one of the world's best cowboys. I couldn't read that line that way. How'd you like to marry Malin, huh? No. I was just kidding. I think you're a little young for that, aren't you? Ha ha ha. Oh, I'm proud to present to you a sample of our very own Lon milk. You'll be energized the moment you drink it. After you drink it, you can bring back the bottle and buy a refill anytime you want. Okay, there's our second empty bottle, except not so empty right now.
What does it do? Lon milk.
It's 2 servings that give you 5 hearts when you drink it, I think.
That's really useful.
It's basically the same thing as in Twilight Princess. I figured out that when we got that bottle of milk, it was only a half one. Yeah, so normally it'll be 2 servings, which I'll need to keep in mind since we're doing hero mode.
Very much so, yes.
Oh. Alright, I think there's a heart piece in here. Yeah. No. 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 No.
What's wrong?
I'm trying to grab it, not climb it.
How can you grab it? There's no room to pull.
There we go.
Oh, to push. What are you doing?
There's a little cubby hole in the back there that I can crawl into if I move that that last box in the corner. I can climb over it and go under here. Camera, work with me. There it is. Heart piece, baby. I guess I hadn't been paying attention. I didn't know I already collected 3 pieces. Okay. And one last thing before we go. I want to go get Epona's song.
How long will that take?
Couple of minutes.
Okay.
Because it's right here. I don't get Epona right off the bat. I need to come back when I get to be Adult Link. And then I need to do a little mini game to get Epona. Okay.
Oh, that's Epona? The little foal?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the fairy boy again. I heard that you found my dad. How did you like the castle? Did you see the princess? Hee hee. Dad came home in a hurry after you found him. Hee hee. Oh yeah, I have to introduce you to my friend, fairy boy. She's this horse. Her name is Epona. Isn't she cute?
Well,
It seems like Epona's afraid of you, fairy boy. My mother composed this song. Isn't it nice? Let's sing together. Oh, cute ocarina potato thing. Are you going to play this song with that potato?
certainly an interesting voice you have. Pretty good for playing it on a potato, I have to say. You've learned Epona's song. Okay, I need to use that later in the game. Like I said before, to get Epona later. Hey, look, the owl for whatever reason.
No.
No, don't worry, he doesn't say anything this time. Okay.
Okay, Epona, gonna push us around a little bit here.
Well, with that is all the time that we have for this episode.
So we stream every Monday and Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. This Wednesday we'll be streaming our second episode of Zelda Twilight Princess. We've just beat the first dungeon there, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just remind everyone. And next Monday we'll be continuing with Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Yep. If you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yep.
And catch us in the next stream.
Hit that little bell icon so you can see when we're streaming. It always buzzes my phone when we start.
Yep. So we'll see you guys in the next stream.
Bye-bye.
Thanks again for tuning in.